Yankees Tyler Austin and Aaron Judge hit back-to-back homers in debuts. Aaron Judge had just sat down to dinner with his parents at Dinosaur Barbecue in Alpedrique, his manager at Scranton Wilkes/Bar, the Yankees' Class AAA affiliate, walked up to their table. The group just happened to have picked the same restaurant after Scranton's 12-7 victory at Rochester on Friday night. Pedrique had news for the Judges. Aaron needed to be at Yankee Stadium for Saturday's game against the Tampa Bay Rays. It was already nearly midnight, but the Judge family drove through the night, arriving about 6 a.m. The day after Alex Rodriguez's final game as a Yankee, the franchise's 1996 World Series championship team was honored at the stadium on Saturday, with Derek Jeter standing once again at shortstop and Mariano Rivera walking in from behind the outfield wall. But it was Judge and Tyler Austin, two 24-year-old prospects called up after Rodriguez's release, who stole the spotlight in the Yankees' 8-4 victory over Tampa Bay. Austin and Judge homered in their first major league at-bats, swatting solo shots in back-to-back plate appearances in the second inning. It was the first time teammates had hit home runs in the first at-bats of their major league debuts in the same game. The Brooklyn Dodgers' Ernie Coy and the Philadelphia Phillies' Heine Mueller homered in the first at-bats of their major league debuts in the same game on April 19, 1938, but they were on opposing teams. They homered in the first inning. Austin's was a delicate line drive that landed just inside the right field foul pole and in the first row of the stands. 4 pitches later, Judge crushed a ball 446 feet over the tinted glass windows beyond the center field wall, becoming just the third player in the stadium's history to reach those heights. Before Austin's first at-bat, Judge found him on deck and offered encouragement. "Do your thing, T," he said. "I don't think I could have asked for anything better," Austin said of his homer, which went 331 feet. After Austin hit his homer, Judge had some extra motivation. "I was ecstatic on deck," Judge said. "I was like, oh man, I just got to make contact now. What a day." Each finished 2 for 4, and it was just the beginning of a banner day for the Yankees, as Starlin Castro, Aaron Hicks and Didi Gregorius also hit home runs, the first time in franchise history that 5 players all 26 or younger had homered. Castro's was his 14th, matching his career high. The victory was the Yankees' 4th straight, and it moved them to 4 games over .500 at 60-56, matching their season high. Yankees starter Masahiro Tanaka picked up his 9th win, striking out 8 in 7 innings. "The roster has been changing a lot," General Manager Brian Cashman said before the game. "Today is a new day, but it's been a new day quite often lately, to be honest. We've had a lot of changes with a lot of quality people that we've said goodbye to, and a lot of quality people we've been saying hello to." Judge and Austin were called up together as part of the Yankees' rebuilding. Austin had been scheduled to arrive on Saturday, and Judge was added after outfielder Brett Gardner was injured Friday night. There were many familiar faces when Judge stepped into the clubhouse, which has been filling up with his former minor league teammates, including catcher Gary Sanchez. Judge, a consensus top 50 prospect who will play right field, has thundering power, and at 6 feet 7 inches and 275 pounds, he has the physique of an NBA player shoehorned into a baseball uniform. In 93 games at Scranton, he had 19 home runs and 65 RBI and was batting .270. Austin, who will split first base duties with Mark Teixeira, started the season at Class AA Trenton and was promoted to Scranton on June 4. He was batting .323 at Scranton with 13 homers and 49 RBI in 57 games. The Yankees can only hope this collection of young talent will pay off as well as the group that took the franchise to the title 20 years ago. The core of that team came from inside the organization, with Jeter, Rivera, Andy Pettitte, Jorge Posada and Bernie Williams nurtured in the minors before coalescing into champions. They all reunited on Saturday, reliving some of their glory days before an announced crowd of 41,682. "I felt like a young kid again," Williams said. They also noted some parallels, as they, too, had debuted at a young age for a franchise temporarily lost in the woods and hoping to reclaim its past supremacy. "When you say, can they find another group that has as much success as we had? I think you have to take it one step at a time," Jeter said. "We never came up and said we're going to win a whole bunch of championships. "We just took it year to year," he said, adding that he and the players he arrived with had feared losing their jobs. But Jeter also said the new group could succeed. "You hear so much about all these young players that are coming up," Jeter said. "Really, all they need is an opportunity."